That's a big burden.
To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran, which is the place that the game takes place. Not counting the undead asylum, which is where we just were. Okay, so to those of you who heard me saying stuff about the dragon headstone, stuff like that, he just dropped us off. It's pretty much a stone that turns my face into a dragon and I can breathe fire. There you go. So, yeah, here we are. This is, like I said, a checkpoint. The bonfires are checkpoints. And now, since we're here, we can level up, which is this. We can kindle bonfire, which gives us 10 of those Estus flasks, as you'll see at the bottom of the screen now. We can reverse our hollowing, as right now we are dead and we have zombie face. But if we reverse hollowing, we'll be human. We can attune our magic since we're pyromancer, so we can get more magic, or we can leave. So leveling up right now, we probably want some vitality, which is our health. Alright. And this guy is going to tell us pretty much the point of the game.
Well, what do we have here?
Must be a new arrival.
Fate of the undead. But there's no salvation here. Well, since you're...
Okay.
There are actually 2 bells of awakening.
2 bells of awakening.
Ring them both. And so, not much to go on. But off you...
So I have to ring both those bells of awakening to get something to happen. And when that something happens, we'll be pretty good. So I'm just going to run around here a little bit, pick up a few items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items? 5 items, I'm pretty sure. No, there's more than 5 items. There's a bunch of items we're going to get. Yep, so let's go up here. Talk to this fellow.
Hello there.
We're not
I am Petrus.
It's
of
Petrus.
If
So if I keep talking to him,
hello, but I also hear no.
he gives us a copper coin.
Oh, I have. So what would that?
And now he's going to let us, he's going to teach us
Very well.
after we join his covenant. Okay.
Now, only.
Okay, so now we can purchase stuff, we can learn a gesture. We can talk to him, or we can re-enter his covenant for some reason. Now we can get Great Heals, Homeward, which takes us back to our last bonfire. Force, which pushes like air around us, pushes things away. Seek Guidance or Heal, or we can get Talismans, which are used to cast
Come
those
again.
miracles.
The effective.
Okay, so I wanted to make sure we had a good establishment with that guy. Can't do anything with that yet. We can come up here and pick this up. Solve the lost undead. Okay, I'm gonna run over here. I'm gonna run around the edges here. There's more items I want to pick up. I don't remember where they're at. Doe. Ah, here they are. Oh, I have to go around the other way. Might be. This is how to get these items early, in case some of you don't know. You come up here and take this path, and you run and jump, and you're up here, and then we drop down. Okay, so now we have the Morning Star, which is a more powerful weapon, and we also have a talisman. We have Homeward Bones ×6, which take us back to our last bonfire that we used. And this one gives us Cracked Red Eye Orb, which are useless to us right now. Let's see. Yeah, and then we can run out here and get this item, which is Lloyd's Talisman, which prevents people from using their Estus flasks, these things, when we're in the vicinity of them. Let's equip our Morning Star. And we're actually going to do what could quite possibly be our death, immediate death. This is called the Graveyard Suicide Run. And pretty much what you do is you run into this graveyard where all these really nasty, mean skeletons are going to spawn. And you pick up all of these items. See, so there's going to be that item. We don't go down that way yet. We're going to come over here. And this is where I'm probably going to die. Get the super powerful, awesome Sword of Awesomeness. To get the Winged Spear, which is amazing too. Drop down here and get this, which is the Caduceus Round Shield. We're going to run up here, through these gravestones, around, back up, and we did it without dying. That's nice. That's really nice, actually. Now I just gotta make it back to the bonfire without them tailing me. And I did it. Okay. That was surprisingly well. So, there you go. There's another item you can get there that I missed. It's like binoculars or something. So, yeah, that was good. Oh, and if you want to see it, the Zwilhinde. Yeah, I can't use it because it's too much for me to even use two hands, but this is what it looks like, and it's really strong. And the Winged Spear, which I can't use either, is this thing. But this is what it looks like, and it just jabs. And there you go. So, where's our Morning Star? Now, this is where it's going to get interesting. If I can level up again, that'd be nice, but I can't. Okay. So, in order to do this, we're going to have to go down here. Oh, we'll talk to this lady. This is the one who kindles the flame up there. And she can reinforce our Estus, which will make it more powerful. And she can't speak, so I'm not gonna talk to her. So we're gonna come down here. And for those of you who are familiar with this game and know what Blytown is, that's where we're going, obviously. But we're only going to touch the bonfire in Blytown, and we're not going to touch any others, like all the way up, because if we touch any more, it's going to be a pain, like a really big pain. I'm going to touch that because chances are we're going to die a few times getting this thing. So you come down here, and you can just walk around, and there's these guys who are just, they're just dead already, anyway. Takes 3 shots to kill them? Level 2? I did not know that. I'm hoping we're not going to be in any trouble. In fact, I'm hoping we can get it all in just a couple run-throughs. I feel confident that I can touch the bonfire in one run. Alright, here's where it's going to get interesting. I'm going to dequip. No, I better keep it, because poison resist. Okay, never mind. So we're going to run to here. This is where it's going to start. I'm probably going to speed it up until we get to the bonfire, and you guys can see my path. And we're just going to go now, because I don't want to delay it any more than I have to. Okay, so let's go. Past these guys, who will one-shot me if they hit me. Slow down for a second, regain stamina, take off. Keep running. Blytown. We're in Blytown. Keep going. Wait here. If you come up here, you can grab this item now. The key to New Londo Ruins, which opens that door that we opened with our master key a second ago. And here we go. This is where it's going to get interesting. Come on. So we made it here. This is a good spot to heal up if you've taken any damage from this point forward. Now we're just gonna have to run. Run like there's no tomorrow, because to be honest, you can get poisoned here, which is annoying. There's a lot of baddies. Right, I'm here. And here's the Blytown bonfire. Okay, so if you've gained any souls from here, which you probably have, you can level up however you want. This is a good spot to stop and take a second if you need to. Just take a second to take a breather. Alright, so, and now, whenever you're ready to go, you want to go out here and stick to the left as much as possible. Until you get to this point, you want to go to the right. If you get poisoned, it's fine. It is completely fine to be poisoned here. As you'll see, I'm very much so poisoned. Okay, so heal here, and then take off like a madman. Because if these leeches touch you, it's insta death. You can run up here now. You're going to get this plank shield. You're going to hit this wall. It's going to break open. There's going to be a chest here. You open this chest. You get twin humanities. You break this wall. And then you can keep going. Okay. So, I'm going to be a risky little bugger. And there's actually another bonfire you can touch right up here, up ahead, and I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna hit this bonfire, and I think if I do, this one, this is gonna be the last bonfire that I touch. I'm not gonna touch anymore. There are more that you can touch, but I do not advise it at all. So as you can see, we've made it this far, and we've only used one Estus flask, which is amazing. The first time I ever did this, I didn't make it this far at all. We're actually doing really good. I'm going to use this twin humanity here, which will give me 2 humanity. I'm going to touch this bonfire. I'm going to do reverse hollowing, which is going to turn me to human, and we can watch that happen. Now I'm my green Mr. T self, which I named myself Mr. T because I was having trouble thinking of a name. Now we're going to offer a humanity to kindle this bonfire, which is going to give us back our 10 Estus, which is perfect if you want it, but it is not required. So here we go. This is where it gets a little confusing, but I've come up with a way to make it a bit more simple. So you're going to go right, which, like to the right. From here, you're just going to keep going straight and to the right. Just follow with me, all right? Now you're going to go to the left. About fell off. And then it's to the right. Oh, no. Oh, this is not a good place to lag. This is not a good place to lag, game. Not a good place to lag at all. Thanks. Anyway, then you're going to drop down there, and I have to run really fast to avoid these frogs. Sorry, that one was hard to keep up with. But from this point on, it's just right. Infinitely to the right. If you've taken any damage, here's where you heal. Assuming you don't have a Froki on you, which is what I've named them. And now that you keep going to the right, you're going to go down this ladder. This is the safest spot to be at right now. This spot that I'm in right now is the safest you're going to be at any point at this point in the game. So if you're going to heal, do anything like that, change equipment, stuff like that, this is the place to do it. This is where chances are we're going to die. So, oh no, there's a frog right below me. That's not a good thing. I cannot avoid this frog. gonna wait for this frog to move, and I'll cut back in once I've done that.